One of two moments when the first couple got out of the car and walked part of the parade route. The thousands of people who lined the parade route today were greeted by the background sound of a familiar voice here in Washington. He's the guy they call the president's announcer, and every 4 years, the White House comes calling, asking for his help. Otherwise, he calls them because, as every new administration learns, it's his job to announce which band or float is coming up next in the parade. We get his story tonight from NBC's Kate Snow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president.
There he was at his perch today.
Barack Obama.
If it sounds like Charlie Brotman's done this show before, oh, he has.
You've seen 11 presidents walk down Pennsylvania Ave.
11 different presidents.
Charlie's 85 years old, and today was his 16th inaugural parade. They call him the president's announcer because the president listens to him for cues on when to salute, stand, sit. He remembers hearing it from a White House staffer.
The woman says to me, "Did you know you were the eyes and ears of the president?" And I said, "No, I hadn't thought about it. I wish you hadn't told me."
It all started in 1949, the first parade ever broadcast on TV. President Truman's staff asked Charlie and some other broadcasting students to do play-by-play. A few years later, he was announcing baseball games for the Washington Senators and met President Eisenhower. The White House called up and asked him to do parade duty again.
I said, "This is incredible. I don't deserve it, but I'm not giving it back."
And he hasn't, from Eisenhower to Obama. An inaugural parade, Charlie says, always reflects the president's personality.
So Eisenhower?
He's a military man. He's probably saying, "I got to get back to the White House and do some work."
And Kennedy?
Kennedy is let's party.
Mr. President.
He has made mistakes, like the time he asked George W. Bush if he'd throw out the first pitch at a Nationals game.
Will you be there?
A minute later, this big burly guy gets right on my face and says, "Don't ever say anything to the president direct."
Bet you never did it again.
Never did it again.
All these years, and Charlie has never gotten a penny.
4 years from now, are you right back here?
I am thinking about retiring when I'm 120.
Kate Snow, NBC News, Washington.